Plus, keep your competitive edge at level 39 with new core badge layouts. This is a perfect way to increase your ability in a key area of your playstyle.
And if you want to boost up your My Team, there are a number of prizes to earn throughout my career, including a Pink Diamond Series 2 player at level 34.
And for those leveling up in My Team, the level 40 reward there.
Thanks everyone for joining 2K. Hey, Allie.
Anthony Edwards is...
Oh, tremendous, Allie. Thank you. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Lakers, we've got LeBron James. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Here's Gobert, following the score by the Lakers. Edwards, the pass to Conley. The 3 is up. They get it again. Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Outside Russell. Back to James. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Edwards for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Russell against Conley. Russell to pass to James. Over McDaniels. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
One of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Davis. And he can't get that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Releases. Edwards can't hit. Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
A lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
Both free throws good from James.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Here's Conley. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day 1 of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Towns. Here's Gobert. And finally, they hit one. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Russell. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Russell against Conley. Outside McDaniels. No good from outside. The Lakers trail. Here's James. The shot from the low post is good. James has got 8.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim.
Now here's Conley. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Bamba's checked in for Anthony Davis. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Beasley's checked in for LeBron. And it's Schroeder in for Reeves. Now here's Beasley. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Pass to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. A shot from the mid-range. That one a little long.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Rivers. Here's Noel. On the wing, Rivers. Guarded by Russell. Back to Noel. To the right side. Reed in the post. He's against Bamba. Reed can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Schroeder outside. They get it back.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Noel, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Prince. Back to Noel. The three. Rebounded by the Lakers. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the paint. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. 5 ticks left in the first. Russell from deep three-point land. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. 1 quarter in the books.
Your Lakers 10. The Timberwolves 13.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
LeBron James out there with Rui Hachimura. But then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Davis. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Now here's Schroeder. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. Hachimura with room to shoot. Poke loose. Schroeder passes to Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger in his time in the league. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Conley on the attack. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Schroeder. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Lakers ball.
And a look at the stats for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James. Now a timeout called by the Lakers. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you win against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you. The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
And Vanderbilt, no good on that one. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special. Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
Edwards with it, picked up by James. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, B.A., and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. Back to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Conley. Takes a three. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Now, here is James. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game.
James against Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
The Lakers making a switch here. Russell is checked in. Pass to James. Russell against Conley. And it's Russell. That time on the assist from James. Russell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Conley with the ball. Picked up by James. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Russell. And here's James. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Davis against Gobert. Back to Conley. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Edwards with it. Here's Gobert. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. It's James on the wing. He's got 10, and there it is for him.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Conley against Vanderbilt. Back to Conley. Looking to win the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
The defense tries to stop Conley with a foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
And the Lakers with some changes. Bamba's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And Beasley has subbed in for Reeves. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reeves checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And Rivers is subbed in for Edwards. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Now here's Russell to the inside. Beasley pass to Russell. Count that one. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Here's Noel. Nails it from 3.
Noel, 3 points.
There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Russell to pass to Davis. Now Beasley, all sorts of time. And that one hits the back iron.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Shoots. Money from the wing. Rivers has gotten his second bucket.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Russell. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Los Angeles ball.
Outside Russell from downtown.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
They get it back. Hachimura outside. And there's the lob. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Prince. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
28, the Timberwolves.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and that.
Heading to the court.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. The 3 is up. Here's Towns. Edwards with it. For 3, Conley. Rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Davis. Over Gobert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively. Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable. Oh, doctor, oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Now here's Davis. 9 points in the game and stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Conley up top, guarded by Russell. Back to Edwards. Shot is up. Edwards can't get that one to fall. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Here's Reeves. It's James on the wing. McDaniels covering. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And some changes here for the Lakers. Bamba's checked in for Davis. And it's Schroeder in for Russell.
Bamba. Dennis
Schroeder against Conley. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Rejected by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third-quarter drought.
Conley passes to Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
James can't get it to go.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he. LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the 2nd oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
The Timberwolves trail. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, B.A., or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the bubble championship finals in 2020, might have been LeBron's finest season.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Outside Schroeder. Down low. Bamba. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
That's good from Bamba. As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise. And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Minnesota shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Here's Prince. Drains the triple. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Bamba misses. Minnesota shooting just about 33% since this second half started. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, guys, great job hitting their free throws tonight, too. Taking advantage of those freebies makes a huge difference.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team. And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Bamba's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Beasley. For the lead. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, good job that time by Prince putting his muscle on display. Excellent work fending off the contact and capitalizing.
Now here's Beasley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Prince with the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Beasley. Let's go with a 3. And no good. It's good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. And right after this, and it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Minnesota in the lead. Rui Hachimura is out there with LeBron James. And then it's Anthony Davis. And then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Russell in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Here's Prince. Hits a 3-pointer.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Well, Los Angeles shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Back to Russell. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's the fast break. Here's Prince. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Prince. The rebound by Beasley. The Lakers trail. James, right side. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That one's off.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Conley's checked in for Prince.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Shot is good by Edwards.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Beasley outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. Beasley against Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Count it.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Minnesota foul.
Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles.
His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
For 3, James. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. McDaniels finds Edwards. He shoots. And another basket for Minnesota.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Time running out for the Lakers. James inside. Prince is there. And James gets it to go.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
From 17. And that one's good. James.
Hey, you can't find any fault with the defensive effort there. I mean, at the end of the day, James's great offense was better than outstanding defense.
And here's Edwards outside. Pass to Conley. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. And they'll get another chance. Six to shoot. They shoot again. Offensive rebound. Towns. Here's Prince. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Prince has got 22.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's James. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here's Minnesota now. This is the most they've led. 13 points.
Little to no chance they're able to overcome this deficit. Going to be a good victory
for the Timberwolves.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And these two squads butted heads a number of times over the course of this season. But winning this final game of their season series gives them a healthy 3-1 edge against the Lakers.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Pass to Conley. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball violation. That will be a jump ball.
And the Lakers have possession. Here's Walker.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying...